Hi, I'm Colin, and I'm here to show you on a 2009 Nytro XTX. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put an HID kit in the headlight. All right, first thing that you want to do, let's come on over here, is you want to acquire a HID kit. Here we're going to be putting in a ROX kit. You can find them on totallyyamaha.com. Look up Rockmeister. And everything that you need for the Nytro more or less is inside of this kit. We've got our 35 watt HID bulbs. The ballasts are underneath the sides here. And the adapter cables. So why don't we go ahead and we'll get started on it. First thing in any install, you should look through all the instructions. Make sure you know everything about the kit that you're going to be using and follow the general directions. You know, they talk about being careful, don't touch the HIDs with your fingers. You're going to add grease to them and then they're going to burn out just like a halogen bulb. All right, so go ahead, read through your instructions. I've already done that, I've read a bunch of them. All right, let's get on the actual sled. So here we go, 2009 XTX, all right? Right now it's in the middle of a bunch of stuff, so the steering's all out of it and everything, shocks are gone. Well, let's get the cowl off and everything. That's your first step. So, without the steering on, it's a little tough to get things up. Pop it loose. We got that loose. Once you have the cowl loose, then go ahead and start pulling off your actual gauge set. Now, there's two button pieces up here. Let's go ahead and get you right up close. All right. Well, let's see. Tough to see in the little viewfinder, but there's two little buttons up here. You're going to take a little screwdriver and you're going to pop those out. Now, when you go to do these guys, see if we can get in there, you can see there's a flat, and there's actually a little flat in the side of the button. So when they're down, you reach in with the screwdriver and you're going to pry up gently, maybe work both sides on it until you get them loose and pop them out. Don't yank on these, you're going to break them, and they're going to be expensive to replace if you just keep breaking them again and again. So let me get a little screwdriver, I'll finish off pulling out the gauge set. Okay, so now I'm back with a screwdriver, and that'll make it so I can actually get to the other ones that are up front here. One here, and one's over on the other side. Now again, you go in on the flat, pry up gently, and it'll pop, and then you can go ahead and pull it out. Sometimes they separate, don't worry about that. Just rotate it till it pops back together. That'll be fine. Do the other side. Gentle prying action, it pops up. There we go. So I'll just pocket those. You want to pry up and then back. Give it a little rocking motion. Usually that'll pop it right out of the holds that are up here. All right, that's loose. Our next step is underneath here, the gauge set has a connector down here. We're going to go ahead and reach up in there and pry up on the button and it'll pop loose. All right, so that one's off. The other one is actually hidden way over here, and that's the one for the ignition. It doesn't come out very far, so you need to kind of reach your hand in there and gently pull it out if you can find the little latch. There we go. Now we've got our gauge set right out. Put that aside too. All right. Now you can see your entire headlight assembly here, all right? You could go ahead and you could put it on here just as it is now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the headlight right off. so that we can actually see everything that's going on. Okay, and in order to do that, you got to take the side plate off, and so we'll do that really fast. Don't forget the little one way down at the bottom. Well, that bugger's caught me more times than not. Okay, so now we can see everything that's going on inside here. And what I need to do is I need to take the button that's down here out. There's another one up here. And then the opposite side has the same buttons. So we're going to go ahead, get out our handy dandy screwdriver, and just gently rock, and out they come. Okay, so now you can see that's loose. Here's the next one for you. All right, over here and up here, these are reusable tie wraps. Don't cut them. Go ahead and reach in with a fingernail. There's a little tab right there. Let's see if we can zoom right in there. Get it in frame. Hello. Well, I'm not doing so good on framing. Next time I'm going to use somebody else to do some camera work here. All right, so there's a little tab in there. Pull the tab forward and you can hear it click. It just came loose. All right, so take that. I'm just going to set it up here for now. Again, let's get us in frame. We're going to pull the tab forward. And you can see it just comes loose. So there we go. Now our wiring on that side of the headlight is all loose. A couple more over on the other side. And somebody has gone in here. Can't see it. Over on this side, somebody cut one of the reusables off. So I got to cut that one off. I didn't realize that was still there. So let me do that. Okay, we're back again. So all I did was cut that tie wrap loose that I didn't need in place. And so now the headlight assembly more or less is loose. Don't lose your reusable tie wraps. Go ahead and pocket those. Here's the key. You got two wires on here. Doesn't matter which one goes on which side in the end. Just go ahead and take those loose off the back of the old bulbs. You're leaving the bulbs right in place. Now you got the whole headlight assembly loose. Let's set that to the side. The next thing that we need to do is we're going to mount our ballasts. And I've looked at this, I've thought about it a little bit. I'm going to put my ballasts up on the sides of these radiator supports. All right, so if I kind of work my wiring a little here, might be able to get some of it out of the way. More or less, the ballasts are going to go in the sides here. So let's get one out. We'll size it up. So here's Rock's ballast. And what we're going to do is we know we want to put it in here like this. All right, it's basically flush to the top edge here. All right, looks kind of handy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer this to the outside. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drill holes through the ballast. The ballast, you can see, it has 4 attachment points. And oh no, 3. And I'm going to drill those and then take it and transfer it to the inside. All right, so let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've drilled my holes in here. Now, if you look, I have a pattern that was for the actual ballast, all right? Then I drilled holes next to them. The reason for that is I could secure this inside here with screws. The screws might come loose. So I'm going to tie wrap this in. So what I want to do is I want to take the tie wrap, pass it through, put it through the first hole, bring it back through the second hole, and begin the tie wrap. All right, so I got that one started. I'll go ahead, do the same process for the other two. There you have it. That ballast is on there. That's not coming loose while this thing's going down the trail, so we'll be good. Let me do the other side and I'll be right back with you.